If you are over 60 and you wake up tired every morning, stop scrolling. Because what's happening to you is not small. And it's not normal. Your body is shutting down while you sleep. Not because you're sick, not because you're weak, but because something inside you can no longer keep up, and it chooses survival over recovery. This happens at night. When you think you're resting, your body is actually cutting energy to protect itself. That's why you don't wake up refreshed. You wake up already tired, already heavy, already slower. And here's the dangerous part. You don't feel pain. You don't feel an emergency. You feel functional. Enough to get up, enough to move, enough to tell yourself, "This is just my age." That sentence is what destroys women after 60. Because age doesn't suddenly drain your energy overnight. A system under pressure does. And when your body enters survival mode, it doesn't warn you loudly. It warns you by taking something away. First your energy, then your strength, then your stability. And one day you wake up and think, "I don't feel like myself anymore." That moment didn't start today. It started the first morning you woke up tired and decided to ignore it. After 60, something changes in your body that no one prepares you for. Not suddenly, not in a dramatic way. It starts quietly. You sleep the same hours as always. You go to bed the same way. Your routine hasn't changed, but your energy is gone. You wake up, and before you even stand up, you already feel tired. Not sleepy, not lazy. Tired in a way that feels deep. Your body feels heavier than it should. Your movements feel slower. Your head feels slightly foggy. And you can't explain it, because nothing looks wrong. Your life didn't fall apart. You're not sick. You're not in pain. So you do what makes sense. You adjust. You take longer in the morning. You sit down more often. You avoid early plans. You conserve energy without realizing it. And slowly, tiredness becomes part of who you are. You stop remembering what it felt like to wake up clear, light, ready. You don't complain. You don't make a big deal out of it. Because everyone around you says the same thing. This is normal after 60. That sentence is dangerous, because what you are feeling is not normal aging. It is compensation. Your body is compensating for something that is no longer working efficiently. And compensation always comes with a cost. At first, the cost is small. You need more time to get going. You recover slower. Your mornings feel harder than they used to. Then the cost increases. Your strength feels inconsistent. Your balance is not as stable. Your confidence in your own body starts to fade. You begin to doubt yourself. You think you are just slowing down. But what's really happening is that your body is no longer restoring itself fully at night. And when restoration stops, decline begins. Not fast, not obvious, but constant. The most dangerous part is that you are still functioning. You can still take care of things. You can still push through the day. So no one investigates it. Doctors don't ask the right questions. Family doesn't notice the change. And you don't insist. Because you don't feel sick. You feel diminished. And that is exactly how this problem hides. Because a body in survival mode doesn't collapse. It adapts. It lowers your energy to protect vital systems. It reduces output to avoid failure. At night, your body is supposed to repair itself. That's when recovery happens. That's when damage is fixed. That's when energy is restored. But after 60, in many women, something very different happens. While you sleep, your body realizes it doesn't have enough resources to do everything. So it makes a decision, not a conscious one, an automatic one. It prioritizes survival. And when survival becomes the priority, recovery is reduced. Quietly, your body starts choosing what it can afford to maintain and what it can't. It doesn't shut down everything. It shuts down enough. Repair slows down. Circulation becomes less efficient. Energy production is reduced, not because your body is failing, because it's trying to protect you. This is why the first sign is not pain. It's tiredness when you wake up. Because all night long, instead of restoring, your body was conserving. It was redirecting energy to keep vital systems running. Heart, brain, essential functions. Everything else gets less. Less repair, less recovery, less power. And this happens night after night. So when you wake up, your body feels heavy. Not injured, not sick. Just drained. And the scariest part is this. You still slept. You didn't toss and turn. You didn't wake up constantly. You think your sleep was fine, but your body didn't recover. Because sleep is not the same as restoration. After 60, many bodies sleep, but don't fully repair anymore. And when repair is postponed repeatedly, the body adapts. It lowers expectations. Now, here's the important part. If you're listening to this and thinking, "This sounds like me," that does not mean your body is broken. It means your body is under pressure, and pressure can be reduced. The goal right now is not to fix everything. The goal is to stop the shutdown from continuing. Because once your body feels safe enough, it can begin restoring again. And there are a few things that matter more than anything else after 60. First, stop pushing tiredness away. When you wake up tired, don't ignore it and don't fight it. That signal is information. Your body is telling you it didn't recover. The worst thing you can do is pretend it doesn't matter. Second, protect your mornings. After 60, mornings are not the time to push your body. They are the time to stabilize it. Rushing, skipping rest, or forcing activity early only deepens survival mode. Your body needs calm signals early in the day to exit emergency mode. Third, consistency matters more than intensity. Extreme routines confuse a system that is already under pressure. What your body responds to now is regularity. Regular sleep times, regular meals, regular movement, not more effort. Predictability is what tells your system it's safe. Fourth, pay attention to how fast you recover. After simple tasks, after short walks, after normal days. If recovery feels slower than it used to, that's not something to normalize. That's something to investigate. And finally, understand this. Energy is not created by motivation. It's created by systems working together. When even one of those systems is overworking, everything else slows down. That's why waking up tired after 60 is never just low energy. It's a sign that something inside is carrying too much load. In the next video, I explain which system is usually the first to overwork, why women feel it as morning exhaustion, and what changes once you understand that. If this video made you stop and think, subscribe, because the earlier you understand what's happening, the easier it is to stop the decline before it becomes permanent. And if you know someone over 60 who wakes up tired every day, share this with them. Because this isn't about fear. It's about catching the problem before your body has no choice but to stay in survival mode.